Yo, what up, people? Smith motherfucking all here today, of course, to give you guys Log Horizon Episode 8 motherfucking review. This fucking episode of Log Horizon was, without a doubt, like, oh my god. In the beginning, I didn't know what to expect. Now, I got my own little, like, opinion about the beginning of this. I'm like, oh my god, like, really? Like, Log Horizon right now, in certain moments, it seems like, it's just the perfect type of anime that could be used as a tutorial to get people into RPGs and MMORPGs and shit like that. I really see it happening because they're like going through every single aspect, like the banking system, the money system, the guild system, the fighting system, so much shit, the traveling system, the crafting system, the food system. They went through everything. They're now even on fucking quests and how they give rewards. And I'm like, oh my god, like, this is amazing. But when you see that side of it, and then you immediately after that see, like, oh my god, like, all this scheming and Shiroe apparent, like, legit, Shiroe's name is Villains in Glasses. He's a villain in glasses. That's his fucking nickname. Shiroe's nickname. He might be evil. Don't give me that. No. He's nicknamed he's nicknamed a villain in glasses for a reason. He's well known throughout. And I'm wondering why it is. Is it because what the fuck did he do to be called a villain? I mean, I heard that he was, giving people advice. That's what we're led to believe about him. Like, he's this good guy. He does nice things for people. But what if he actually has this darker side to him that we don't know yet? But that's one of those things. It's like, at first it's like, okay, it's going to be a nice little happy tutorial about this awesome world. And then immediately after, it's like, guess what? This motherfucker might be badass as shit. And guess what? This sweatshop is still running, and look at all these hardships. And we even got to finally see the scene I wanted to see. To why these fucking kids were the first motherfuckers to leave that city. Like, or at least that's what it seemed at the time. Apparently they weren't, and they actually got attacked by some bandits. But we didn't know that at the fucking time. Remember episode 1, fucking review, link in the description. That shit, what? That got me. I couldn't understand, like, what the fuck? Why in the hell, out of all these motherfuckers watching, do they send the 2 little kids out? And this was before the whole idea of after you die, you get reborn. I thought this was like, one shot. That's all you get. You only get one shot, one opportunity. Eminem, motherfucker. I'm done. No. Too many. But no. Like, so basically, we got the whole idea of that. And the whole idea of no death at all, like, this is, you get infinite lives. In a sense, that's kind of more fucked up, how would you think about it, than actually having one life. Why is that? Because you can't die. There's no escape. That's worse. You don't have an option. Like, usually in most situations, like, for instance, the situation, you only live once. You only live once, you do what you do, and then you die. That's it. And so you make that life the best it is. And you have the choice, like, at any moment you could die. Like, at any moment people could die, like, every single second. It could happen whether you want to or not. It just can happen. And when you take that into account with the fact that it's like, yo, they just take that away from you. You no longer have a choice. The only way you're going to die is if you possibly get out, but there's possibly no chance of getting out. You have no idea. So you're just going to stay here forever. You're never going to age, and you're never going to die. I'm assuming you can still feel pain. They haven't been completely on about the whole pain thing. They really haven't. Because I'm not sure about you, but I'm pretty sure that if you were killed in, you were respawned at a fucking cathedral or anything like that, you would be too disrupted to even fucking walk, let alone fucking run out. I see you. Like, no, you wouldn't be doing that shit. No, like, because of the chemical process in the brain that happens when you die and shit like that. There's no, nah, you don't want to, no. That would probably be the most traumatic shit ever. But apparently, they don't show, like, any sense of pain in it at all. Like, basically, you get cut and you die, you just respawn. It's like sometimes they do have, like, senses, like a little pain here, a little pain there. But they haven't fully explained the whole pain system and all that. Because, let's be honest. Wouldn't it suck if you had to experience the full pain of death, but then you respawn and just to experience it again? That would fuck. Oh, y'all. Like I'm talking like tragic death, not a nice peaceful death. No, no. Why would you want to redo a nice peaceful death? It's your time to go. It's your time to go. Fuck it. But if it's like one of those like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, just pulls out a fucking needle and he just starts stabbing your ass till you bleed to death, like, that would be some horrible shit. And picture just knowing that that happened to you, remembering all that pain, but then the whole fact that pain, technically speaking, is only in the moment. Like, you can remember times that you felt pain, and you're like, yeah, that hurt a lot, but you do not remember that pain whatsoever. Like, no, you do not remember that exact amount of pain. You can, like, occasionally, like, let's say you break your arm, and then after, like, years later, you can still kind of feel where it was broken. So that can still happen. And you might feel a little pain here or there, but that's nowhere near the amount of pain that you felt when you broke it. The whole pain system, it doesn't register in your memory. You can't save you can like make assumptions like, oh my god, this hurts just as much as this did, or it hurts a little bit less or a little bit more, but you cannot get that exact pain. You just can't be like, oh, I remember that time I fell off my bike, and then you start hurting. No, that shit don't happen. And so the whole idea of pain is, fuck it, no, we're getting way the fuck off track. We've derailed in this motherfucker. We really, like, oh my god. We just fucking derailed, capsized, all that shit. We just fucking fucking dive straight down. Fucking explosion. Yeah. We're nowhere near where the fuck I wanted to go with this. But it fucking went there. So fuck it, why not? It did. I'm not cutting that shit out. I don't care. And then basically we got the whole thing about like Shiroe, his plan, which is basically he's gonna get the gold, and we find out that Crescent Moon's fucking, I still can't remember this. Fuck it. Basically, Crescent Moon, they're meeting up with this other clan, and they're like the third biggest. And apparently, the clan leaders, they know each other. And like, how it is since this world, has happened, a lot of people have got away from hunting and finding ingredients and spices and food and meat and stuff like that, and they went more into crafting. Because, why go out there and, like, physically hurt yourself? But, again, fucking pain. They need to explain it already. They do. Because, I mean, like, literally, sometimes it's like, yeah, the pain is there. And then sometimes it's like, no, it isn't. Like, I mean, because, let's be honest, we've seen motherfuckers get cut, like, mad times. Like, you're losing a lot of health, and it's like, but you're not like, oh my god, like, because the pain system is just fucking weird. Because you can, like, stab yourself and bleed and all that, and you'll feel the pain. Yet when motherfuckers are in a fight, and they're, like, losing most of their fucking health, they're not saying shit. I'm like, really, bro? Like, I get that they're veteran players and all that, but I mean, let's be honest. This was in the beginning of the anime when this shit happened, and I'm not gonna let it go because it fucking happened already. And so it's like, you can't just say, like, at the beginning of this shit, there was no pain, and then they started developing this pain, and, like, you could get scars and bruises and stuff like that. No, you just can't say that shit, because nothing has happened new in the game. They've just been discovering more things. If there was already a pain feature implemented in the beginning, it would have been there. Like, for instance, when Shiroe got attacked by that fucking rat, this motherfucker is nowhere near, because even though, technically speaking, his body is a little bit it's fucking weird, okay? It just is. It just, I don't know. I'm not going, I'm just trying to derail myself right now, and I don't know why. It just really wants to happen. And now I think I'm starting to contradict myself a little bit, because I'm going too in-depth on it, and then I'm mixing shit up. Yeah, because Shiroe doesn't he, like, because he's a level 90, doesn't he have a stronger body? But when you still think about it, I mean, it shouldn't matter if you have, like, a stronger body or not, because your tolerance for pain isn't going to fucking change like that, because tolerance of pain is in your mindset. It's not actually a physical, real thing. It's your brain's ability. And unless you're telling me that this nigga left his brain somewhere else and got a new one, then, I mean, when he lost most of his fucking health, that nigga should have been screaming in pain. Like, I don't know. This is just going crazy. Okay, fuck it. Basically, Spice, yeah, fucking mind games, like ghosts coming out motherfuckers' back of their heads and shit, just fucking like doing this alternative monologue, like we're hearing what they're thinking and shit, and they're like having conversations with each other, and I'm like, okay, fucking why not? And then basically they bring in like the two other big guilds, like crafting guilds or some shit like that, and the first one, the second one, and one of them's kind of like Shiroe except he's a pussy, and another one's a big, brawn, strong monk, but he isn't very like smart, so to speak. And the whole idea is they're going to ask 1.5 million from each of them because they already have accumulated about 500,000 gold. And once they have it, they said that they'll give them the secrets to how they make their food. And of course they can't lie because apparently, which they haven't described it all really at all, but apparently you can't lie. Like, you can make them assume something, but you cannot directly say, like, you're lying. Like, you can't do that apparently in these negotiation rooms. That's at least what we're led to believe. Because if not, then just fucking lie your ass off. Like, she's saying that she can't, so I must assume that there's some reason why she can't. And the whole idea of like this dude said contract accepted, and so I'm assuming that it was actually like legally binding in the game. Like you just clicked accept, like on a pop up, it's like, do you accept this? And yes. So basically, that's how it was. She was vague as shit. She really was. And of course. Shiroe gave her one job. He's like, listen up. I get that you are the leader of this clan. I want you to smile and shut the fuck up. I will give you a kasi for a week if you do the talking. You don't have to tell them all the truth. You just have to make it believable. And then basically she leads him on to believe that they're going on this grand legendary quest. Because when she brings up Shiroe's name, everybody apparently knows fucking Shiroe. And they call him a villain in glasses. Why? There's a reason. And they know that he's a big quester. And again, it's just revealing more shit about, I swear to God, this motherfucker Shiroe. They better pull out this nigga's arsenal. Because he's been on so many fucking quests. He has legendary shit. His bank account must be full, packed to the brim with fucking crazy ass shit you never heard of. Yes. We're done. We're done with that shit. No. We're done with the banking shit. Because this motherfucker Shiroe. When immediately after she brought up his name, these guys, they realized what the fuck was going on. They were like, oh my God. Like he's there. Like he's the leader. Like, you know, he's the leader. He's the one that's your backer, your support. Shiroe. Like, oh my God, they're going on a quest, and they get into their own mindset that they're going, like, this guy's about to do a very legendary hard quest because he's like the only person that can really do it. He was the strategist. You know, he led all the missions, like all the fucking quests. He was a strategist. Fucking, I can't. That's how you fucking say. I feel like I'm mispronouncing strategist. Strategist, yeah, strategist. He was the strategist for the Debauchery Tea Party, and so they're like, oh my God, if he's going on this quest, there must be an immense reward, especially if you need 5 million. And then the whole thing about no matter whether you believe it or not truly, if you want to believe it, you're usually going to believe it. Which is actually very true. And then basically he's like, yeah, the guy makes a joke at the end, like, yeah, we can do it all. And it's like, you motherfucker, you ain't taking it all. And he's like, ah. Basically, each one of the groups is going to pay like 1.5 million gold, and then apparently now Shiroe's also gonna like arrange this new fucking meeting for the clans to like create peace or something like that. And since Shiroe's name is on it, that's a big thing. All these other clans are gonna come out and they might actually have a chance. And now that Shiroe possibly might have $5 million, like 5 million gold, and he's talking about changing the city of Akabara. He's talking about changing it. And the fact that you can buy property, I'm assuming this nigga is literally about to buy this fucking city. I would talk about the whole backstory about these kids and like how, I don't want to talk about the fucking sweatshop. I really don't. Because that's one of those things in this anime I'm like, really, like, a lot of people thought this was going to be like crazy fucked up and shit. Like, but then it's like, it slowly started going down off that like SAO mindset. Like, oh my God, motherfuckers dying and all that. It got away from that. But yet it still has that serious nature in it. Like, oh my God, these people are literally enslaving these fucking kids, these low-level players. we're just gonna have to wait and see. Either way, I'll give this week's episode 9 out of 10. I'll give it a solid good episode. It was entertaining, it was funny, and it just makes me wonder all these fucking questions. Along with all this information and the way that things proceeded, and the additional information with these kids and their backstory, I needed that. Because that's still one of the things I was wondering about episode 1. Like, why the fuck are these kids? Why'd they just send them out there? And then after a while I just assumed, but they actually showed us why. They believed that they could be strong and face the outside world, and then they got killed because they didn't drop all their fucking shit. And it's like, respawn at the cathedral, sister, brother. And apparently they aren't actually sister and brother. Like, that's what got me the most. Like, wait, no. I'm saying that for a reason. Because I believe at one point they did like introduce them as like sister and brother. But there's a problem with that. And that is that they might have, unless I got bad translations, which I hope I didn't, but the way it seemed was when they first met up in this new world, they had no idea what each other looked like. Like, oh, are you me? You know, they were like, are you this person? Like, because of course there's no longer a character face, it's actually your real face. And so when you take that into account, fuck it, we're not going through this shit. Like, these little things that literally could be a translation error, or it could be a fuck up. That's the worst part, you don't fucking know. But I'm just gonna give it a 9 out of 10. If that was actually no, fuck it, 9 out of 10. Solid good episode. Entertaining, we got information we need, and apparently shit's about to get real tonight. Like, shit's about to get real. Shiroe is hosting with his clan, his name is on it, and so everybody's gonna show up. Shiroe is like a fucking god in this motherfucking world, apparently. Like, everybody has heard of him. The rumors about him, they want to see if they're true. Like, what are these rumors? I'm telling you guys, Shiroe is probably badass as a motherfucker. He's just hiding it. Please be the case. Please. That'd be awesome. Really would. Or if he had one of those last minute, like, I'm evil. Yes, that would be epic. Yes. I'd be 100% for that. 100%. I don't care. I don't care how bad he fucks up the story. Because I'm expecting it. Like, come on, bro. They're calling this dude a villain, and this dude, like, has evil intentions, and this nigga's literally, they're doing this shit. Wait, it's making him look evil. Like, adjusting his glasses and shit. I'm sorry, but I could be 100% wrong, and I most likely am. I believe I'm probably wrong about this, but there is a chance that Shiroe at any point could be like, yo, this dude's a villain, or he once was a villain. Like, he was evil as shit. Like, maybe he was just mad PKer at one point, and he just killed mad motherfuckers all around the area. And then one day he had this change of heart when he met Debauchery Tea Party, and then he transformed into this high-class player that has all these fucking items and the great, you know, he's great with commanding a squad and leading a team. And so I'm like, damn. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But either way, Smithers to the motherfucking R. Peace the fuck out.